Why should you have an exit strategy? Now, here's something I want to say. You should have an exit strategy in everything in your life except your relationship. Investments, real estate, business, you should always have an exit strategy. So what I'm about to speak about is from my own paradigm and what we created from the bull run from 2020 to 2022, which is an exit strategy. Now you hear me talk about it all the time, a ladder exit strategy. And I'm going to share with you why it's important for me, especially in a very speculative asset like cryptocurrency. As Johnny K says from the Good Morning Crypto Show, it's still in the extreme speculation phase. So there's extreme volatility. Write this down. You are the exit liquidity. In my paradigm, Wall Street usually wins 99% of the time. The 1% know how to pull their money on the way up. So let's talk about the bull run. So November 2024, we're going to go into what's called a bull run, and you're going to hear people say it's going to go parabolic. You're going to hear the media start talking about cryptocurrency like it's the best thing since sliced bread. It's going to be all over the news, as Robert Kiyosaki says. When he's standing in line at a grocery store and people start talking about getting rich in real estate, he's getting out. So when you start hearing people at the nail salon, barbershop, your gym bros talking about getting rich in crypto, you should be starting to exit the markets. So what I do is I do a 50-50 exit plan. Now, why do I do that? People are like, well, why would you even exit? Because I'm a long-term holder as well. I'm holding 50% for legacy long-term because I believe in the cryptos and the fundamental cryptos I hold. But it's foolish for me not to exit 50% for me. Most of them are in long-term capital gains, which is over 12 months. The short-term capital gains, which will be some of my Bitcoin I'll hold, okay? It's foolish for me not to pull profits. Think about this. I'm going into the casino. I put in 10 bucks. I make 20 bucks. It would behoove me to pull some cash off the table, and now I'm operating on house money. But how do I exit? So in November, when it starts to go straight up like this, I'm exiting 50% of my portfolio at exit targets. So, for example, Xrp, $2.70 is my first target. So when it hits $2.70, I will exit 15% of 50% of my portfolio, okay? I'll put that into a bucket here, okay? There's the 15%. Then, when it gets to my next set target, don't follow these, I'm just giving you an example. Say it goes to $5. Then I exit 15% of that part of my 50% of my portfolio. You see, we're laddering out. What everybody else is doing, they're trying to catch the top right here. They're trying to catch the hype, they're trying to catch the top, so as everybody's trying to catch the big kahuna wave, I'm exiting once again. Say it goes to $7. I'm exiting 50% of 50% of my portfolio. You see what we're doing here? We're laddering out. So now I have times 3, excuse me. Then we go up the ladder and say it gets to $10. Yay! I'm exiting 15% of my portfolio of the 50%. Then, if it gets up to like $14, hell yeah. I'm pulling out 40% and I'm pulling that all down here. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've exited 5 times, okay? I take out the taxes, okay, the long-term capital gains, and then for me, I max fund my policies, IUL. I'm going to be getting real estate, real estate. We're going to be getting real estate, and I'm going to put cash on the sidelines to buy the dip in 2026, okay? So from 2020 to 2022, I exited on the way up and I built a fortress around myself. Now 2024 to 2026, I'm going to be exiting on the way up, pulling it down, max funding my policies, buying into more real estate, getting more precious metals, investing more in innovating in my companies, and putting cash on the sidelines to buy back in when it dips. I cannot wait for the bear market again. 2026 to 2029, I'm going to be buying the dip. When it dips, buy in, dollar cost average all the way through. And I believe 2029 to 2030 is really where it's going to hit off when institutional adoption comes in. So this is an exact exit strategy, okay? So I pull 50%, I hold 50%. Bitcoin, I'm holding 100% the whole time. And I'll break down my Bitcoin strategy in the next video.